Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild, Haitian in the building, so original. Got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high, cause St. Louis isn't ready. Forget about it, goodbye. Hold on, we just saying hi. Five somebody, rise up. Weekdays, catch us live, somebody. Let's go.
Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Pascal Show. Hope you guys are all doing well out there. Hope this show finds you in great spirits, as it should. We need the great spirits. We need all the energy that we can, because there is a new case right here out of Redding, California, that needs all of our good energy and our focus for this show. Now, here's the thing. I first want to say shout out to I Am Legacy, because without I Am Legacy, I don't think I would have even known about this case. There's not much out here. There's a lot of local news covering this particular case, but honestly, there hasn't been a whole lot of coverage. I mean, aside from Nancy Grace. Nancy Grace did cover this just the other day, and that's what I just recently saw. And so, of course, we don't know much about this case. And this is very, very interesting. And there's all red flags all over this mother lover. And we're going to talk about it, okay? Because we got some things to talk about. So do me a favor, okay? Do me a solid before we get everything moving. This helps get this word out about this case. So do me a favor. Hit that like button down below. Literally, hitting that like button down below helps get the word out about this case. And hopefully other people will start covering this case as well, because man, he did this. He did something. I know I'm getting way ahead of myself, but I'm not even soft side-eyeing. I'm hard side-eyeing somebody. And we're going to talk about that in just a minute. So hit that like button down below, please, and thank you. Do not forget to hit that reaction button if you're watching on other platforms. That'd be greatly appreciated. If you are watching on YouTube, of course, hit that subscribe button. If you're watching on these other platforms, make sure you hit that follow button. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X/Twitter. Please hit that follow button. Subscribe to my main channel. Go over to my secondary channel. Crush that subscribe button over there. We're almost at 5K over on the secondary channel. And if you appreciate the summaries and the snippets that I've been taking out of shows as of late, please go and subscribe over there. Show some love and put in your 2 cents over there as well. If you want to support the channel, this channel and the other channel, of course, hit that join button down below right here. Become a member. Consider becoming a member of the family. That'd be greatly appreciated. Or go over to my Patreon, patreon.com/The Pascal Show. It's going across the ticker right now as we speak, down below me, right there below. So go support if you can. That'd be amazing. Share some love, show some love, and get down tonight. You know what I mean? So we got to get into this, okay? And Cookie Crunch, I appreciate you loving the summaries. More are coming. Trust and believe. But we are here tonight on this live to talk about the mysterious vanishing, disappearance of 39-year-old Nikki Saelee-McCain, or Nikki Cheng Saelee-McCain, okay? She's been missing for well over 2 months now. And of course, family, friends, loved ones are begging for the public's help in trying to find this mother of 4. Now, the thing is, what's very wild about this particular case, because, I mean, I'm sorry, there's so many different things to feel about this case, but there's something about this man right here that just, take a look. That's how he looks. That's how he looks when he's asked about the whereabouts of his wife, Nikki. Okay? Which is very, very wild. Now, here's the thing. A while back, she went into her local PD and made allegations that that man, Tyler McCain, her husband, Tyler McCain, her husband, put his hands on her in such a vicious way that, yes, lock him up and throw away the key. No man puts their hands on another woman like this at all. The details in which we are going to be getting into very shortly are appalling. They're absolutely shocking, and I can't believe this woman even went through just one session of this, one moment of this. In fact, I guarantee you, she's been a victim of this for a very long time until she couldn't take it anymore. In fact, I think she stayed around. Now, of course, this is my speculation, but I think she stuck around just for the kids, just for her four, I'm sure, beautiful kids. Now, there is a rally. There has been quite a bit of reaction, quite a bit of people showing up and showing out on behalf of Nikki. Because you got to remember, Nikki is nowhere to be found right now. People are rallying, trying to get transparency, trying to bring awareness on where Nikki is. But the funny thing is I'm going to be real. No one really, this is not really that big of a case as of yet. Not yet, at least. Hence the reason why I'm bringing this up right now. I mean, of course, don't get me wrong. We had Nancy Grace on the case as well, which hopefully blows a lid off of this case and really brings people's focus not only to rally together to find out what's going on here, but also maybe possibly, hopefully, put some pressure on this mother lover right here and local PD to put a little bit more hitch in the giddy up, okay, in finding this mother of four. Now, she claimed that this monster, I'm just going to say it, viciously attacked her, tied her up, etc., did all these crazy, unthinkable things to her. And she filed many, many things, many charges. Some of them are, and let me just pull them up. Like, I'm just going to give you kind of a broad stroke kind of breakdown here. But some of them, because this all comes together here in just a second, okay, guys? But Tyler McCain is looking at charges of corporal injury to spouse, cohabitant, or child's parent, false imprisonment by violence, criminal threats, by means of force likely to produce great bodily injury. Now, what's interesting about this, okay? What's interesting about this is that they were supposed to show up, all of them, Tyler and Nikki, who is the key witness to this particular case. She was supposed to show up to this trial. And guess what? She was nowhere to be found. In fact, she disappeared around May 18th. Sent some text messages to her siblings, and then she was nowhere to be found. She was never heard from ever again. Now, the thing is the reason why I keep going back to this guy's muggly face is because this dude had the audacity to tell the family that when they asked him, where is she? Where is Nikki? Okay? He had the audacity to say, I don't know. Yeah, she took an Uber and she never came back again. I think she went to Vegas with a guy. She probably eloped with a girl. So on and so forth. Yes, he even said that she was having a same-sex relationship with another woman. Don't worry, we're going to hear that a little bit from Nancy Grace's interview with the sisters. This man literally said this, but what's interesting about this, though, is that if she took an Uber, right? If she took the Uber, why was her car found on the side of the road in the middle of nowhere? Again, let me just say that again. If she took an Uber, why would her car be somewhere else? Found abandoned in the middle of nowhere. Now, see, when I see stuff like this sounds like to me, somebody's trying to cover something up because they did some really bad things in the past and they're about to possibly go to jail for a long time. And then, given the fact that she is the prime witness for that trial, suddenly she just disappears. But this dude can't even get his story straight. Says she took an Uber, but her car is found out in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Just saying. Don't worry, we're going through all of this. Just giving you very broad strokes to this whole particular case. But again, let me remind you, there is a team of people that love Nikki very, very much, that want to know exactly where she is. There are search teams, people going out of their way, boots on the ground, trying to find this mother of four. And still, so far, they have not found her right now. It's a very crazy and wild situation, but mostly let's talk about the beginning of it, right? So apparently in December of 2023, this mother of four, Nikki, went into a police department, police precinct, and claimed that her husband was putting his paws on her in a very terrible, terrible way. So let me share with you guys just a snippet of some of the things that they were saying. And we're going to be hearing that a little bit in a news clip that I'm going to share with you guys in a little bit because it covers, it says a lot of different things in the news clip. But I want to share with you guys mainly the focus on why she may have disappeared, okay? And may have disappeared at the hands of this monster, Tyler McCain. Let's take a look at this, okay? And I'm going to blow this up right quick. Okay, in the report, the victim told Deputy Mall she was combing her hair in the bedroom before Tyler returned home in a quote-unquote strange mood and locked the home's back door. According to the report, the victim claimed Tyler, the husband, the monster, became extremely agitated and quote-unquote was not making any sense. So I guess he was just talking gibberish. She told officials Tyler contacted her in the bedroom and immediately jumped on her, held her down on the ground before using his fists to her face in a harsh, forceful manner, pulling her hair and pouring water on her. The behavior continued for 3 hours, y'all. 3 whole hours. According to the report. During which time, he allegedly bound her ankles and wrists together and placed tape over her mouth. Can I just say, what is this? And who does this? Who does this? Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. Tyler does. Oh, yes, he does. He a bad man. Let's continue on. The victim says she believed she was going to become unalive. Okay? Got to use these code words, unfortunately. Stating Tyler turned her over, straddled her, pulled her head back, and told her he was going to unalive her. The report states Tyler allegedly kept attacking her while she was on the ground and attempted to wrap something around her neck, but was unsuccessful. In looking at the eyes of the victim, it was clearly evident she had been struck numerous times, suggesting that that they came from another human being. This is what Deputy Mall wrote. He also noted that the victim was only 4'11". She's 4'11" tall and 90 pounds. So there's no way he believed she would have been able to fend off Tyler, as he is substantially larger and stronger than she is. Now, I just want to share with you guys this, okay? This is a family photo. Okay, kids' faces have been taken out, okay? But I just want you to see this family photo. Let me make it smaller so you guys can see the stature of him versus her. Now, he could literally just be like 5'10", okay? And that's small to me, okay? I'm a big guy. But still, for her, he's a mountain. 90 pounds, look how small she is. And look at this dude. Soak it in, guys. So apparently she walked into this precinct looking very, very bad, right? And the deputy said, "What happened?" And she literally said, "My husband of 13 years did this to me," for lack of a better term. And now she is nowhere to be found. He is supposed to be, well, he was supposed to be going to trial. There may be a mistrial, or the charges, or I guess the trial could be dropped because she hasn't shown up. And if you realize, in a lot of these cases that we've covered lately, as of late, it's okay, no body, no crime. If that makes any sense. I mean, if they don't say anything and they don't have enough evidence to pin it on somebody, they can go through the rest of their life saying, "Hey, I didn't do it. Where's the body? Where did they go?" So on and so forth, right? Maybe this man believes by making her disappear, possibly, he won't get those charges and he won't get those other charges, because in some people's minds, they think no body, no crime. Ain't that crazy? You know, there is something that's really crazy, because, this is the other part that just really grinds my gears. And we're going to take a look at it together right now. I'm just going to do it now. And I'm going to play it again later, because you want to know why. It's because there's a voice behind this camera while he's walking into the courthouse. And the voice is constantly saying, "Where is she?" That's family members actually asking Tyler, the husband of Nikki. Family members are asking him, of all people, where his wife is. Mother of 4, by the way. The woman that brought these 4 right here that you see, these 4 beautiful children into the world. And just look how he acts. Look how he acts. Let me show you this now. I'm going to show it to you now. Okay? Because every time I see it, I'm like, ugh, it aggravates me, guys. So let's take a look at this video. Like I said, we're going to watch it again because, to prove a point and send a message. But let's take a look at this video.
Tyler's on the street. No justice. Tyler, where's Nikki? Where's Nikki? Tyler, where's my sister? Where's my sister? Where's my sister? Where's my sister? If Tyler's on the streets, no justice, no peace. If Tyler's on the streets, no justice, no peace. If Tyler's on the streets, no justice, no peace. If Tyler's on the streets, where's my sister, Tyler?
Okay. I'm going to repeat that in the beginning because it's the look on his face as soon as he sees as soon as he sees, look at that. It's like man, I don't know. You know what I mean? He kind of shrugs at the sister. This is her sister asking this question. You'd think that he would sit there. You'd think that he would go over there and go, listen. I really don't know where she is. Can we talk about this? Can you turn the camera? Can we talk about this face to face? Actually, let me just say this too. That conversation that I'm talking about should have already been happened. Because if that already happened, there wouldn't be a rally outside this courthouse while he's walking in. But this dude is a dangerous man. Why? Because this man, he did this, man. I'm sorry. He has something to do with her disappearance. The timing of everything is too on the nose. And the fact that this is the other part that aggravates me. The fact that it is a woman that claimed that he did these unthinkable things to her. We just read what was described. We got more. We're going to be reading a bunch of other paperwork as well. But to think that the day that she's supposed to show up to court, because she is a key witness to this trial, and she doesn't show up, and she's still been disappeared for 2+ months now. What he did to her, tying her up, so on and so forth, as if she, I don't know, like some sort of war prisoner or something like that. That's crazy. He did these claims, and what he did to her, he did this to his wife. And then now, when he shows up to court, I don't know. Where's she at? I don't know. Hold on. Take a look at this. Look at it. It's quick. But you'll see. And he don't care, man. He don't care. This is a very dangerous man. I'm sorry. I said it. I don't give a damn.
Where's Nikki? Where's Nikki? Tyler, where's my
See
sister?
that? I don't know. Like, it's such a dramatic shrug. I don't know. Look.
Where's Nikki? Tyler, where's my...
Do you see that ish? It makes me so angry. I want to scream at him. I want to scream at his face. Hold on. I want to find him and scream right in his face. So let's see that one more time.
Where's Nikki? Tyler, where's my...
Oh, I hate you so much. Oh, I'm going to run it back just so we can warm up to the anger. Hold on. Hold on. This is bad, guys. One more again.
Nikki, where's Nikki? Tyler, where's my sister?
This is his sister-in-law, guys. Okay? All right? I know. Not everybody gets along with their in-laws and all that stuff. Okay? I've heard many a story. Okay? Many horror stories of people dealing with in-laws. Okay? But at the same time, she's missing right now. And this is how you are reacting. I don't know. The shrug alone tells me him guilty. Okay. Like I said, we're going to come back to that video. Trust me, we're going to come back to that again. We most definitely coming back to that. All right. Well, we got more we got to talk about. So let me get this on and popping. That's just trash in my personal opinion. Okay. But this is a few days old, this article, but I still want to go through it with you guys. Okay. So let's take a look at that. Okay. And I appreciate everybody for all the super chats and all that stuff. Like I said, all I ask is for you guys to hit that like button down below, share the awareness of this case, or bring awareness to this case, of course. Let people know what exactly is going on here, because this case does need a lot more light under the sun. It really, really does. So hit that like button. Of course, don't forget to hit the follow button. hit the subscribe button and all that stuff. Okay. That would be greatly, greatly appreciated. All right. But let's talk about this. Family, friends hold rally for Nikki Cheng Saelee-McCain as husband appears in court. The husband of missing woman was charged with multiple felony domestic crimes 6 months ago. Her family and friends surrounded him, chanting as he left court this morning. And this was on June 28th. All right. I heard about this basically on June 29th. And then, of course, trying to find time to circle back and get back to this case and cover it. And we are here to cover it now. All right. So all I ask is for you guys is to share. All right. Share the love, share the awareness. So Nikki was reported missing from Redding, California, nearly 6 weeks ago. And this, of course, by the way, is a report that was written in June 28th. Okay. Just so you guys know. So it's been almost 2 months now. All right. Shoot, we're walking into July 4th, the 4th of July tomorrow. All right. So she went missing on May 18th. Today, her family and friends gathered at the Shasta County Courthouse to call attention to her disappearance and raise awareness of DV. The rally was timed to coincide with the pretrial appearance of Nikki's husband, Tyler Scott McCain. He's facing multiple felony charges of DV, including felony corporal injury to spouse, false imprisonment, and with force likely to create great bodily injury. McCain was charged on the 2nd of December, 5 months before his wife went missing. He pled not guilty to all charges during a May 7th hearing, less than 2 weeks before she disappeared. So, Nikki's sister, Kay Ford, said today that there may not be sufficient evidence to move the case against McCain forward because her sister is missing and therefore unable to testify. She and another of Nikki's sisters, Chloe Saelee, called on the public to continue searching. They hope to locate their sister before her husband returns to court on July 5th. So again, and of course, we're looking at there's people rallying, of course, still missing, honk for the missing, Justice Now with his mugshot, our friend, our heart with her face or her photo in the middle of one of the flyers. There's another one. She was too good for him. Shame on those who helped him, and those who are not helping enough. And I agree. But see, that's the thing. I'm still wondering why there hasn't really been that much of why aren't these social media streets percolating like crazy right now in regards to this case? This woman claimed that this man put his hands on her. He shows up in court 2 weeks before she goes missing, when they're supposed to actually show up for court, when she's supposed to be there, present in court, she goes up missing. And this is after she claimed some very, very unthinkable, terrible things that she went through at the hands of this monster. And now she's nowhere to be found. So they could literally just drop the case. They could literally drop the case if she doesn't show up. That's not good. Okay? Someone knows something, help find Nikki. Okay? So, about 100 people showed up to the courthouse rally Friday, including a significant number of women and children, many of whom are part of the local Asian American community. As McCain entered the courthouse, some chanted no justice, no peace, while Tyler is on the streets. It's not bad, actually. That's pretty good. They need to keep doing that, and they need to keep saying that phrase. After he left the courthouse, some members of the community chased his car into the road, screaming, "Where is he?" as he pulled away. I mean, terrible, guys. Okay? McCain did not speak to the public or the press. According to court records, he's being represented by defense attorney Michael Borges, or Borge. I think it's Borges. Borges has also defended several high-profile murder suspects in the recent years, including a former Shasta County public defender who was convicted of attacking his family with a splitting maul, and a man convicted of having unalived a gas station clerk in Bernie by setting him on fire. And look at that. All the people as he's getting in his car, right? Or getting in a car. And they're all like, "Where is she?" Right? They're all wanting to know what's going on. Yes, and she is of Asian descent, Mr. Quinn. Okay? She Asian? Yeah, she Asian. She is of Asian descent. From where? I do not know specifically. Okay? Shortly after midnight on May 18th, the day Nikki went missing, her family says she texted her sister to say that she was driving McCain's mother's vehicle back to his mother's home near Wind River Casino. She did not respond to texts from her family later that morning at 7 and 8 a.m. But here's the thing. The Chevy Avalanche that she was driving or had been driving was found abandoned 8 days later on May 25th in Tehama County. Of course, we already know that she has 4 children. And they say she would not have intentionally left them without notice, the family says. Her kids are her life. Like I said, it just doesn't make any sense. So now there is a $10,000 reward for anybody, for any information out here revolving around this case. So I want to share that with you guys as well. And I'm sorry, this is pretty pixelated, but this is the best I could find at the moment. But it says $10,000 reward. Okay. Call this number. All right. 530-638-3855. And of course, I'm going to zoom in a little bit more so we can see this. But it says missing Nikki Cheng Saelee-McCain, brown/red hair, brown eyes, height 5 foot. So they gave her an inch, but from our understanding, she's a 4'11". Okay. She's about 100 pounds, but they said it was 90 pounds, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. She's still very, very light. Okay. Very, very thin. Okay. Very tiny. That's what I meant. Missing since May 18th, 2024. Did you see Nikki's light pewter metallic 2002 Chevy Avalanche on or after May 18th? Okay. So Nikki, 39-year-old woman, disappeared on May 18th. She was reportedly picked up from a residence. Near Wind River Casino in Redding, California, and may have been later dropped off at her home on Olinda Road in Anderson County. Despite efforts, there has been no confirmed sightings of her since that day. If you have any information, you can call the Shasta County Sheriff's Office at 530-245-6000. Okay? Again, 530-245-6000. Now, and again, there's a $10,000 reward on anyone that has any information on her whereabouts. But I'm going to ask you guys, okay? Because we got to ask it. And we just got to, we got to ask all the questions. Do you think she just up and left because she couldn't take it anymore? Do you think she ran? I'm going to tell you, I don't think she did. I don't know this woman, but it seems as if that she was ready when she started to file reports, when she told the police about what this man has done, that she had been with this man, married to this man for 13 years. The man I've been married to for 13 years put his paws on me. You'd think that she was ready to fight. Now, I know we haven't talked about this in a while, but it does make me think Micah Miller a little bit. Not the whole thing. I'm not saying verbatim Micah Miller, but the whole vibe of a woman dealing with unbelievable amounts of pain and torture from the person that says to love and to hold till death do you part. You know, hold it down, protect, honor, so on and so forth, right? Never put your hands on them like that. You know what I mean? To me, it seems as if she had enough. Because you know for a fact that if she was going to let that slide, she wouldn't have shown up to the precinct. She wouldn't have made that report. She would have been home healing if she wasn't ready to fight. But she went and made those those reports and pressed charges on this man. And then when he's supposed to show up to court, and when she's supposed to actually show up to court as well, she just up and vanishes because she ran off with a lesbian lover? Because she ran off with a man because to go gambling in Vegas? I'm just saying. Make it make sense. Because remember, this is the same person that was saying, yeah, she just probably ran off with some guy, took an Uber and ran off with some guy. But then her car, the car that she was driving, was found on the side of the road, abandoned on the side of the road. Like I said, Norma's saying, Pascal, all the evidence is pointing at Tyler. Just my opinion. Yeah. Tell me he did it without telling me he did it. All the things he's been saying. And the timing is everything, baby. The timeline is timelining this time. Because if she actually showed up to the hearing, and then let's just say a year later, she up and disappeared, okay, it wouldn't be as suspicious. We'd still be asking questions. Sure, he's a violent dude. Sure, we'll still be side-eyeing him, but it wouldn't be such a hard side-eye. No, I'm hard side-eyeing this dude now. Hard side-eye. Okay? He most definitely did this. He has some sort of involvement in this. What it is, I do not know. But I'm telling you right now, something really is not right. Okay? Now, this just happened on July 1st. So Monday. That's what I was looking at Monday and saying May. But this actually happened on Monday. Okay? This is when they showed up and they, were protesting and all that. But they're saying Tyler's DV trial delayed. Okay, as wife remains missing. So it says here, a DV trial involving Tyler McCain and his missing wife, Nikki, was set to start in July. Now it may be dismissed. So he arrived at the courthouse on Friday, where the dismissal of the trial was announced, initiated by the DA. Which is crazy to me. You're telling me the DA said, yeah, we're going to have to dismiss this whole thing because this is a waste of time and she ain't here. She ain't here because she's missing, cabron. So somebody talk to this doggone DA Honorable Judge Flynn ultimately ruled to wait until July 5th. Thank you, but that's not even enough, man. You realize that's 2 days from today. 2 days from this reporting, this show right now. Okay? July 5th is tomorrow's 4th of July. Bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Okay? Chevy to the levee. All right? And then it's the 5th. You think she's going to be back by then? You think we're going to find her by then? This is wrong. But I appreciate the judge trying to extend it for a few days, but 2 days is not enough. Just to see if she's found or if more evidence becomes present. So they said this morning they moved to dismiss the DV case against Tyler McCain due to his insufficient evidence because the victim is currently a missing person and there is an ongoing investigation into her disappearance. This is what the DA told KRCR. At this time, without the victim, we are unable, that's a typo, look at that, to prove the case beyond a reasonable doubt. The judge hearing the case delayed the hearing the motion to dismiss an additional week. Okay, fine, bro. But I'm telling you right now, this is ridiculous and wrong, in my personal opinion. She's not here because I think he made her be not here. You see what I'm saying? That's just my personal opinion. We got more though, but before we go into everything, let me play a couple news clips for you guys, because there are a couple, and then I'll be back with more information.
New at 6, a missing woman's husband accused of false imprisonment and assault. 18 days. That is how long it's been since Nikki Saelee McCain last spoke to her family. Now, Action News Now reporter Camila Acevedo shows us where this investigation stands right now.
Tyler McCain, the husband of missing woman Nikki Saelee McCain, was in court today on assault charges. The Washoe County Recorder's Office in Reno confirmed that the two are married. They also share children. The Shasta County District Attorney's Office told me McCain was in court today for a settlement conference to set trial dates. He's charged with corporal injury to spouse or child's parent, plus felony false imprisonment by violence, felony criminal threats, and felony assault by means of force likely to produce great bodily injury. Meanwhile, Nikki is still missing. This is the poster that you might have seen all over social media. And I had the chance to speak to Nikki's half-sister, as well as a family friend of theirs, on this search to bring her home.
Nikki, sweet, big heart. She will always make your day happy. No matter what it is, you're having a bad day, she's always there for you. Always, always. She just doesn't just go missing like this.
You know, without her, I think, they all have a piece of their heart that's empty.
Nikki is described as 4'11" tall and weighing 110 pounds.
They keep changing the number on her weight, but it doesn't matter though. She's a small woman. Okay, period.
She has brown hair and brown eyes. Most recently, her 2002 Chevy Avalanche with California license plate DP154UT was located in western Tehama County. There was a community search in the area the vehicle was located, but Nikki was not found.
It's just hard to explain that place. Like, why would that car be there?
Working alongside the family is NorCal Alliance for the Missing. Founder Trudy Nickens says the alliance is spreading word about Nikki's disappearance on social media and monitoring the hotline, even offering a reward for any new information. The Shasta County Sheriff's Office Public Information Officer Tim Mapes says they cannot confirm if they are looking into the husband as a possible suspect in the disappearance. The sheriff's office gave me the—
Wait, I'm sorry. Repeat that one more time. Say what?
Spreading word about Nikki's disappearance on social media and monitoring the hotline, even offering a reward for any new information. The Shasta County Sheriff's Office Public Information Officer Tim Mapes says they cannot confirm if they are looking into the husband as a possible suspect in the disappearance.
Why? Why not? What? You ain't looking. What? Like, why? Dagnabbit, why? Why is he not? See, this is what, oh my God. Oh my God. Can I just say something for a second? Why does law enforcement do that? Like, okay, I get it. Innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. I get it that they need to get all the evidence to make sure that this is the guy. But even them saying out loud, we don't know if he's the prime suspect. Mother lover, she disappeared when she was supposed to show up to a DV court appearance. When she's supposed to be burying her husband, possibly soon to be ex-husband, under the prison, making him go away for a very long time and staying away from her and her kids. That's most important too. You got to remember, this monster, if he's doing it to his wife, I guarantee you he's doing it to those kids at some varying degree. So why would law enforcement just sit there and go, we don't know if there's a connection. We haven't done the math yet, with all this stuff. What? This story in this case writes itself. The breadcrumbs all lead towards this dude. Sure, it's quick for us to automatically go, okay, well, maybe she had a psychotic break. Maybe she couldn't take it anymore. Maybe she wanted to run, so on and so forth. But that's not the case here, guys. That is not. She had 4 children. Yes, of course, we got to put those things on the table. That it could have been a self situation, if you get what I'm saying. It could be her running away. But him sitting there and saying all the things that he said. Oh, yeah, she's on a lesbian love affair, or she eloped with a guy. She's going to Vegas so she can gamble. All these things. She took an Uber, right? But then the car is found somewhere else and not in the front driveway of his private domicile. I'm just saying, this case writes itself. And law enforcement is still sitting there going, well, don't know. I'm just not sure because of X, Y, and Z. And you know what, Nicole B., you're right. I am quite curious about his relationship with the doggone DA. Are they tight? Are they cool? Is he greasing his pockets? Because it doesn't make any sense for him to be like, you know what, sir, Your Honor, we need to drop this case because, no offense, but our prime witness is not here. So if there is no prime witness, we must dismiss, Your Honor. That makes no sense. She's missing. She didn't just run off. She didn't just pick up her stuff and kick rocks out here in these wilderness streets. I'm telling you, she didn't do that. So police can miss me with this nonsense. Look into this mother lover. Hard. Let us continue.
The sheriff's office gave me this statement saying, in part, the missing person case of Nikki Cheng Saelee-McCain remains active, and detectives with the sheriff's office major crimes unit continue to work diligently on the investigation.
Right, diligently, but he's not even being looked at right now? Bro.
Their details of steps being taken by investigators are not being released due to the integrity of the investigation.
Just if anybody out there saw anything, saw her truck from May 18th and onward, anywhere, if it was stopped at a gas station, if it was at a grocery store, may seem small, but it may be the piece that law enforcement needs to break the case open and bring her home.
I'm feeling there's hope. She'll come home.
In Reading, I'm Camille Acevedo for Action News Now.
Blah, blah.
The Shasta County Sheriff's Office is urging anyone with information to contact the...
And we already know that. Please contact Shasta County Sheriff's Office. Of course, Reading, anybody that is involved. Of course, again, there's a $10,000 reward for any information revolving around this particular case. But like I said, this case writes itself. This man should be looked at like crazy. Let's be real. Sure, he may not have done anything. Really. There's a small possibility. Really small possibility that he has nothing to do with this. Really small possibility he has nothing to do with this. Okay? And that's just my knee-jerk reaction. Okay? That's what I feel in me bones. But let us continue. Okay? Let us continue. We got another, this is also a statement from a family member of Nikki's. So I want to share that with you guys as well. So let's pull this up. It says a lot right here. Okay, this is from a family member of Nikki's. All right. So let's get into this. If you want to find out what happened December 2023, here are some details from the report. My sister came to me after this happened. She was terrified. The way she looked when I saw her after, I didn't even recognize her. He has used the B word, brainwashing, and intimidation on my sister and made her believe that no one would believe her because he had money and that he is from the tribe and he was untouchable. No one messes with the tribe. Before my sister went missing, he told me the tribe has his back. He could afford the best lawyer in town because the tribe pays for it. What happened in December 2023 is attempted M. He tried to unalive her. Once my sister made the report, he did not want to face jail time. And so to avoid this, he had to make my sister, quote unquote, disappear. Now my sister is missing. Shasta County, wake up. How are we letting people like this off? I get it. It's the defender's job to defend someone, but how do you defenders sleep at night knowing that you just let people like this back out into the community? It is not long before he will try and hurt someone else again, like his kids. That somebody could be your aunt, uncle, children, sister, grandma, grandpa, mom, dad. How do you go about every day knowing that you need high-end security systems, the best private schools for your children to be extra safe, always looking over your shoulders, all because of you? You put the bad people back out on the streets. I would never wish this upon anyone, not even my worst enemy, but you defenders. Put yourself in my shoes. I double dog dare you. So what does this mean for all the victims and future generations? It means that it's okay to beat the hell out of somebody, basically almost unalive them because it's cool. Go ahead. Go be free. Here's your hall pass. Go beat another person up. Be a good boy now, little Johnny. And you won't go. And you won't go to jail. I think that's what they're trying to say. Now, let me be real. I completely understand this family member's. I completely understand where this family member is coming from. Imagine your loved one's gone, your sister, your brother, and their spouse is up for trial because they're accused of doing something very, very bad to that brother or sister. And that brother or sister is gone. And then on top of that, because they're not there to show up and be the key witness that they're supposed to be for this particular trial, that trial could be dropped, y'all. So this bad guy or this bad person in this scenario could walk out and do this thing all over again. All over again. That's bad, guys. That's really, really bad. And I can understand why family members are angry about this. It's ridiculous and heartless. And these are the moments when I hate the system. These are the moments when I hate the law. Absolutely hate the law. Because it's like this. Things like this. Oh, yeah, she's not here, so we got to drop it. Right, Judge? I think that's ridiculous. Okay? Really ridiculous. But let's continue on. We got more video here.
A preliminary hearing taking place Monday at 9:30 a.m. for Tyler Scott McCain, the husband of Nikki Cheng Saelee-McCain, who has been missing for over 2 weeks. This case, involving charges on December 2nd, 2023, including 4 felony charges for corporal injury to spouse, false imprisonment, criminal threats, and assault with force likely to cause great bodily injury, along with 15 other allegations.
She was involved in a domestic violence case. We need justice for her, and her babies are waiting on her. Please help us.
Shasta County Sheriff's Office reporting they found Nikki Saelee-McCain's car on Saturday, May 25th in Tehama County, although not confirming this until almost a week later.
The media hasn't got out to actually give us the information and stuff. We found out about her car after the fact that it was already found. So we have the community, we have her friends and her family and everyone out here looking for a car that's already been found, because we're thinking that's where the answers are going to be.
Some wondering why the search hasn't been extensive from authorities, drawing comparisons to the Sherry Papini case, who faked her disappearance from Redding in 2016.
Why do you think Sherry Papini got so much more media coverage?
Honestly, I don't know why she got more media coverage. I don't know if it was just because someone got the information and it just took off, or people are saying that it could be based on she was white.
According to Shasta County Sheriff Michael Johnson, Sherry Papini's search racked up a bill of $150,000 and was investigated by the FBI. While for Nikki, her first known official search happened almost 2 weeks after she was missing and was conducted by her friends and family. We reached out to Tyler McCain and his lawyer, Matthew Borges, for comment, but they were unable to.
Do you guys happen to know where Nikki might be?
Not saying a doggone thing. Like I said, guys, this is all very, very bad. And again, let me just say this. I heard a story about a fire breaking out right before we got started with the show. I don't know if it's I don't know how entirely true this is or not. I am looking some things up just to see, because they were saying it, but now they're saying it. Wow. It has been confirmed that the fire originated at Tyler McCain's home. Wow. Hold up. I'm looking up some things. Sorry, guys. I'm looking up some things. Okay, let me look up some things. There's another video here I want to share with you guys. So let's take a look at this as well. Okay.
Our local news now in Shasta County, where it's been 24 days since 39-year-old Nikki Cheng Saelee-McCain was last seen by her family in Redding. The community ramping up search efforts in hopes of finding the missing mother of 4. They came together again yesterday for another search near Wind River Casino. Our reporter Sophia Bruinsma was at the search, speaking with the people desperate to bring the missing woman home.
From the skies down to the tribal grounds, the search for Nikki Saelee-McCain continues.
Today we are on another search for my sister. We're looking around the Clear Creek area.
We copy. Okay, station 7.
Family, friends, and civilians joined Sunday morning at 9 a.m., meeting at the Clear Creek Market outside of the Wind River Casino. Why this area?
You know what, this area, just because it was searched already on Wednesday, but they didn't finish everything, and it's kind of close to where my sister was last known to be seen or heard from.
The Redding Rancheria Tribal Council granted the search group rights for a section of the otherwise private area for a few hours in the morning. The rest of the tribal grounds remain private, with tribal laws that prohibit non-tribal members from visiting. Ron Lim, a frequent flyer, took time out of his day to help join the search for Nikki.
And we are going to go up and join the ground search right now for Nikki, missing Nikki.
Lim says he is worried about Nikki's well-being and has local ties to her and her family.
Sad story so far. I'm hoping that we can, help do something, whether it's, closure in some, way or other.
Nikki has now been missing for about 3 weeks, with no known sightings of her since May 17th. Her family says she was last known to be leaving the Wind River Casino. The Shasta County Sheriff's Office said in a statement last week that the missing person case remains active and they are continuing to work on the investigation. They said further details of steps being taken are not being released at this time due to the integrity of this investigation.
And the sooner we can get up there and find her, the more chance, we can find her alive and well. But the longer this goes without finding her is not good.
The Redding Rancheria also says it's committed to doing everything in its power to help find Nikki and bring her home to her children. In collaboration with a local nonprofit dedicated to finding missing people, the tribe has offered a $10,000 reward for information leading to Nikki's safe return.
Again, I mean, like I said, this is all. Hold on, I'm looking at up a few things, but I mean, still. The fact that there hasn't been many updates trying to find this young woman or this mother of four, I think is just absolutely crazy, right? And so sorry guys, I'm trying to find if there's any updates from local news. If they're talking about it, because I went on X and I'm trying to get the actual videos themselves, but let me see if I can get, hold on 1 second. Sorry, I'm reaching out to a friend to see if they have the videos. Then maybe they can send me a video talking about this fire, because I'm trying to find it myself and I haven't found anything about it. So yeah, so we're gonna talk about it when we get it. Okay, but still, yeah, T-Money. He's connected to an indigenous tribe. What tribe that is, I have no idea. But that's very interesting as well. Okay. Very, very interesting. Okay. So again, the family, friends, and all that are trying desperately to get some sort of, information about this. Okay. About this missing situation. And of course, the timing is everything in my personal opinion. Okay. The timing is everything. All right. She goes missing days before she's supposed to be showing up to trial to take this man down. Then I keep wondering, how connected is this mother lover? Is he really connected? How connected is this dude? I am quite curious about that too, right? Because it's wild, the information that we've received about him and what we've heard about him and how he's reacted. Just those reactions alone show just screaming red flags in my personal opinion. Okay? It's very frustrating to hear about any of this information. But real quick, let me grab some of these super chats and some of these new members really quick. Before, and I'm not doing them all right now, but I'm going to do a couple right now. So Paige Malone, thank you so much for the support. This dude or confidant is guilty. Yeah, something about it is wrong. Okay. Maura Kelly, thank you so much for being a member of the past whole over a year now. Thank you so much. He looks scary. Yeah, he does look scary. He doesn't look right. That's what he doesn't look right to me. It doesn't seem like he's right. You know what I'm saying? Angie, thank you so much for being a member for the past 2 months. I appreciate it. Madeline, thank you so much for being a member for the past 38 months. Of course, I appreciate it. As I said in the previous live, it's crazy that we used to be scared of strangers when all along we should have feared those closest to us. I mean, you know what? You ain't wrong with that. We are living, like I've said a million times, we are living in some crazy, crazy times. And yeah, I think sometimes the most evil people are the people that are sitting right next to you. You know what I'm saying? And ladies, don't turn to your husband and go, don't do that. Okay. I'm sure he's lovely. I'm sure he smells like essential oils. Okay. Don't do that to your boy. All right. He works hard. All right. And he loves you deeply. Okay. So anyway, moving on. Crime Chronicles, thank you so much for the love. That's crazy. He looks so smug. Also, thank you, Pascal, for everything you do and for being my favorite YouTuber. Oh, thank you so much. That means a lot. Thank you so much. I'm going to clap to that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, and your husband even wears your favorite aftershave when you ask him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he rubs your stanky Dorito smelling feet. You know what I'm saying? Crusty feet when you ask him to. You know what I'm saying? And he doesn't want to, but he's just doing this, massaging your feet just with his nose as far away from your feet. But he's still doing it for you because he's holding it down. Shout out to us fellas out there. Let's go. Okay, for holding it down. Crime Chronicles, also props to sis. She's amazing, okay, for that. Absolutely. When she was running after that mother loving saying, where is Nikki? Show us where she is. Yes, absolutely. Sushi Jezebel. Okay, thank you so much. So good, it's evil. I love it. Sushi's so good, it's evil. But thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. And for those of y'all who just became a member, consider paying it forward. Open a door for somebody, buy some coffee for somebody, do something nice for somebody. That's all I ask. Just pay it forward. Okay? That's all I ask. All right? Or you can buy somebody a membership here. Share the love. Gift back. It's a beautiful thing when people work together, It's totally beautiful. So beautiful. I can't do Trump. I can't. I try millions of times and it never works. Okay? But we're going to go. We're going to keep going. All right? We're going to keep going. Thank you so much for all the support. And please, guys, do me a favor again. Hit that like button down below. Let's see where we're at on the likes. Let's see. Let's get it to 400 likes, y'all. Because at the end of the day, this gets the story out there, gets people to know what's going on with this case and all that. So please, do me a solid. Hit that like button down below. Send it past 400 likes. If you're watching on YouTube, that'd be awesome. Of course, don't forget to follow if you're watching on these other platforms and crush that subscribe button, okay? And also go subscribe to my secondary channel, the Pascal Show Clips, which is basically, I would take this show and summarize it, break it down for you guys and do a summary of it on that channel. Of course, I'm taking clips from other things as well, from other lives if we get phone calls or anything that breaks on the show, and I'm putting it onto that channel as well. So please do me that favor, okay? Go over there, subscribe if you can. That would be amazing, all right? That would be amazing. But let me see here. Okay, I haven't heard anything back, but apparently there is...
fire originated. Now, this property is listed to a 39-year-old Tyler McCain. We don't know much more past that on what could be the cause or what could have been the origin of this fire. I will say I see a number of burned out, totally destroyed vehicles from this fire. I don't know if you guys can see those there behind me. I also see a large amount of law enforcement presence walking the grounds, checking out the area. So it seems like there's some sort of active investigation going on, but firefighters have been actively fighting blazes. You can still see fires going on. You see fire originated.
There is really a fire
Now, this property is listed to a 39-year-old Tyler McCain.
It is really Tyler McCain's house that has been set on fires. And I'm wondering what the heck is going on here. I'm trying to find some more information about this because this is very, very interesting. Let's see what this does. That's crazy, but nope, not seeing it. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can make a miracle happen, you know. Hold on. Maybe this will be nice to me. I don't know yet. We're gonna try it though and see, and we're gonna see what it do. All right. We're gonna see if it do what it do.
Fire originated. Now this property is listed to a 39-year-old Tyler McCain. We don't know much more past that on what could be the cause or what could have been the origin of this fire. I will say I see a number of burned out, totally destroyed vehicles from this fire. I don't know if you guys can see those there behind me. I also see a large amount of law enforcement presence walking the grounds, checking out the area. So it seems like there's some sort of active investigation going on, but firefighters have been actively fighting blazes. You can still see fires going on. Fire originated.
Pretty crazy though, right? That is on fire. Yeah, it's on fire. Wow.
Yep, look at her house. Cars are burning.
Wow. Yo, did he do that to him? Did he do that himself, or did somebody take matters into their own hands? That's the question I have here in regards to this, because that's cray cray. Hold on. Oh yeah, I was okay. I just got that, but sorry. Hold on, guys. This is some crazy stuff, though, guys. Woo! Okay, so some breaking news. Okay, Tyler McCain's house is on fire. Who would have thunk, right? But that, I mean, like I said, I've been looking at ABC 7 to see if there's anything going on as far as that goes. I'm looking over. Let me see. Unless he got caught in some sort of brush fire or something like that. Seems very convenient that his house would be on fire right around this particular time. Is it a coincidence? I mean, dang. Hold on, guys. Stand by. Okay. So yeah, apparently his house allegedly is on fire right now. Does it have anything to do with this a connection to this case or not? I do not know. But what I do know is that this monster deserves to be brought to justice as soon as possible. It said cars too. I heard something about cars. Hold on. I'm going to play that piece one more again for you guys, because that is crazy.
Tristan's right across the street. Somewhere must be right here. Yep, look at her house. Cars are burning.
Come on. You were doing just fine just a second ago. But they said, and the cars too.
Yep, in her house. Cars are burning.
Cars are burning and the cars too. That's just crazy, guys. And I'm like I said, is it somebody taking matters into their own hands? Or is this just a coincidence and there's some sort of brush fire going on? I don't know. Okay. But I do have something. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. First off, official. Yes. Zandia. I agree. Okay. Wow. WTF for show. Vol fan. Yes. Fishy stuff going on. What's going on there? And yes, I'm wondering that as well. Destroying evidence, by evidence. You know what I mean? By, is that what's going on here? Or could it be somebody mad? Had enough? Took matters into their own hands? They said, okay, we're going to do it like the streets. We're going to take it to the streets. Maybe. I don't know. But this is some very wild stuff here, guys. Like, hey, if I burn this house down, all the evidence goes bye-bye. Are we sure of that, though? Some criminals are dumb, and they'll do something really dumb, okay, to try to cover their ass. You know what I'm saying? Only to find out it unearths even more. You see what I'm saying? So give it time. Let's see what happens. Okay? I hope nobody else has gotten hurt or anything of that sort, because let's be real, we don't need that, right? But let's see what happens here. Okay? This is a very fascinating situation. Very fascinating situation, if I do say so myself. But let's continue on. I got this video from Nancy Grace. Now, the thing is I'm not playing the whole doggone thing, okay? This is just a snippet from the actual full show, but there's a part that is said in the very beginning of the interviews that with the sisters that are just so, it's just so odd. And this is the one thing that I'm writing on, because he's literally saying to them, oh yeah, she took an Uber, she ran off, she eloped with a guy, she eloped with a girl. He's just making up a bunch of stuff to kind of get them off his back, only to find out that, like I said, if she took an Uber, why would the Chevy that she was driving be found abandoned on the side of the road? Again, math ain't mathin'. But let's take a look at a little bit of Nancy Grace. Shout out to Nancy Grace. She does her thing. All right. So let's take a look at what she has to say and what she covers.
Question to you, Kay. This is Nikki's sister. Has the husband been out searching for his wife?
He has not attended any of the searches that we've done.
And that's a big problem right off the bat. To me, that's a dead giveaway. I'm going to keep it real. That's a dead-ass giveaway. You aren't helping in the search. In fact, the family is going out of their way to go, where's Nikki? And you're not even out here going, I need to find my wife. Where's my wife? You're not doing that? Come on, y'all. Big red flag. Huge red flag. And Andrea.
Have you spoken to
Adriana?
him, Kay, about where is Nikki?
We have.
And he said what?
He doesn't really, he says he doesn't know.
He's so
that day
so
when
convincing.
You guys drove out to the house and asked him, where's Nikki? What were the choices he gave you as to where she may be, Chloe?
He said he didn't know and that she took an Uber and left somewhere.
Okay, so
you heard that, right? Hold on, I'm rolling that back. He took an Uber. She took an Uber and left somewhere.
She took an Uber and left somewhere.
That's what he said to his sisters.
Okay, so I understand that he gave different theories as to where she went. What else did he say besides she took an Uber?
That's what he had told me, but he had told my other family members that she took off with a lesbian lover, and then he had also said that she took off with a guy to Las Vegas.
Listen, we don't need to listen to the whole thing. I mean, I want you guys to see Nancy Grace's reaction to this, because it's very it's very telling, because she literally says, he literally told her sisters that she either ran off took an Uber, ran off with a guy, or ran off with a lesbian lover. Literally. Come on. But let's hear how Nancy reacts to this. It's very telling in my personal opinion.
Okay, hold on. Let me see the sisters, Chloe and Kay.
She said, can we pause?
He says, A, she took an Uber somewhere, I don't know. B, she took off with a lesbian lover. Did you know anything about a lesbian lover?
No.
Okay.
It's very telling, okay? Even Nancy Grace is looking at this and saying, nah. He said different things. She took an Uber. She ran off with a man. She ran off with the lesbian lover. Huh? What is the truth, Mang? What is the actual truth? Okay? What we do know is that the car that she was driving was found discarded on the side of the road. That's a very big problem. We don't need to watch the rest of this. I just wanted to give you guys a snippet of that to get an idea of what we're talking about here. Her Chevy was found on the side of the road, abandoned. He was out here lying profusely to every person that she knew, that cared and were asking about her whereabouts. He said everything, different things to different family members. He can't even get his story straight. Clearly, there's something up with this man. Now, if the house is on fire for something else, okay? If that house is on fire for something else, he could be burning things down to cover up evidence, but I feel like they would have gone in there. Police would have gone in there, I would assume, to do their investigation. So maybe they already gathered enough information. I don't know. I really hope that the family, the kids, let's not forget there's 4 kids involved in this situation. I really hope that those 4 kids are okay. And I hope they're not in that fire. I really hope it's not the case. But I think that this man who claims he's innocent would do anything he could to cover things up, to maintain some sort of innocence. But you never know. Sometimes when you burn things down, things emerge. Things get unearthed. So only time will tell with this. But again, we have, like I said, 39-year-old Nikki McCain. Nikki Saelee McCain, missing. She's been missing for well over 2 months now. She claimed that her husband put his hands on her in the most vicious kinds of way, pressed charges on him. He was looking at some serious felony DV charges, and he was going to court for that. Weeks before she's supposed to show up to court because she is the prime witness for this trial, she disappears. And this man maintains his innocence in a very sloppy way, though. Like I said, do you think anybody who's innocent reacts like this?
Tyler's on the street. No justice. Tyler, where's Nikki? Where's Nikki? Tyler, where's my sister? Where's my sister? Where's my sister? Where's my sister? If Tyler's on the streets, no justice, no peace. If Tyler's on the streets, no justice, no peace. If Tyler's on the streets, no justice, no peace. If Tyler's on the streets, where's my sister, Tyler? Tyler's on the streets. No.
I'll tell you what. I ain't never seen an innocent man walk like that into a courthouse or react to family of the woman that he's supposed to protect and love and cherish till his last dying breath. Never seen anybody like that treat family of their spouse like that either. Just saying. But again, let's take this ugly man off this screen and bring this beautiful soul up here. 39-year-old Nikki Saelee McCain has been missing for over 2 months. And hopefully we bring some more transparency and more truth as to her whereabouts. Because if it's not only to bring justice for her and what this man did to her, I'm sure for 13 plus years, it's also to get those 4 kids out of the clutches of a potential maniac. Those kids don't have a mama right now. So let's find their mama. Anyway, guys, that's the show. I appreciate all y'all for being here. It really does mean a lot. Thank you so much for being here. Like I said, I know that this isn't like a huge story and all that stuff, but it should be a huge story. And I encourage others to bring this story to light. Talk about it. Let people know what's going on. Hashtag her name, share her face, share the flyers. There's a $10,000 reward on anyone that knows anything about her whereabouts right now as we speak. Let's bring some transparency to this case so she can get home and bring justice to what should be coming to Tyler McCain right now. I'll keep an eye about this. I'll keep an eye on the fire and see what the heck is going on with that. But right now, that's the only information that we have right now. House is on fire. Cars are on fire as well. Let's see what happened. Is it a vigilante? Did he do it himself? I have a lot of questions. Maybe he's covering up evidence. You never know. Or it could be somebody who just couldn't take it anymore and wanted to take the law into their own hands. Some street justice. Maybe. We'll see what happens. But real quick, Caitlin Engel, thank you so much for becoming a new member. Welcome to the family. Lynn Britton, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the family. And LaRose, thank you so much for being a member for the past month. It really means a lot. Without you guys, without the support, I'd be talking to a wall. And that would be weird. So anyway, guys, please do me a favor before you head out. Hit that like button down below. Again, it brings more awareness to this case and brings her name out more to the algorithm. So hit that like button down below. Please hit that reaction button if you're watching on other platforms. Make sure you hit that follow button on those other platforms: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, X/Twitter. Please go hit that follow button. But most importantly, if you're watching here on YouTube, crush that subscribe button down below. Also, please go over to my secondary channel, The Pascal Show Clips. Crush that subscribe button over there. We're almost at 5K. Love to see it get past 5K before the weekend. No pressure, but it would really mean a lot. All right. Starting to put out more information and more videos over there. So go check it out as well. Hit that join button down below over here on this platform too. Become a member. That would be amazing. Like a lot of you guys did on this show, which meant a lot to me. Thank you so very much. Okay. Or if you want to support even further, go over to patreon.com/The Pascal Show. It is going off in the bottom ticker down below right now as we speak. Okay, guys. But anyway, it is time to get going. Much love to every single last one of y'all. Happy 4th of July to everyone. If you're celebrating it, please drink responsibly. Celebrate the 4th of July in the most responsible way you can. Or if you're going to tie one on and kick it, by all means, make sure you got someone to drive your drunk ass home. Okay? Get a DD, get an Uber, get a Lyft. Call your mommy, call your auntie, whoever you need to call. Just make sure it's done so you get home alive. Anyway, guys. Oh, and don't hold bottle rockets in your hand while they're lit. How's that? Let's not have any casualties of hands. okay? Or toes, okay? Let's fire off firecrackers responsibly. But anyway, it is time to get going. Much love to you guys. Happy 4th of July, y'all. Be safe out there, and I'll be talking to you guys very soon. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. Talk to you guys soon. This is The Pascal Show. Bye.